winter in the Northland. Kiki and I are on our way to pick out the beam for the kitchen ceiling. It is a local lumberjack, text message. Local lumberjack who mills off of his land, and I had called and said, you know, can you just deliver the beam? He's like, oh, you have to pick it out. They have different grains and there's knots and there's textures. And it's like, okay. So I had to leave work early because the logs that he's going to cut from are outside in the snow. And he said, dress warm. So I'm pretty sure I'll be picking a red pine with a lot of character. How cool is this place?
Here we have a piece of red pine and a piece of white pine.
Oh.
This is a rough sawn piece of white pine. This is a plain piece of red pine.
Yes, that's the veining that I was looking for. I like that a lot.
Once this has been sanded,
Okay.
the sanding will actually cut the pores of the wood. It'll make it smooth, but yet the pores will be open when it's sanded.
Okay.
When it's planed, there's a knife
Oh, I like
that
that a
spins
lot.
inside and cuts the grains of the wood and closes the cells down. So these would have open cells minutely and these would have closed cells.
Oh, wow.
Therefore the stain would take differently.
Would it take deeper on the planed wood,
It would
or
take it deeper on the
on the sanded
on the
wood?
sanded wood. It would
And
take
then
it
lighter.
deeper.
I love the look of this one.
You like this?
I like it a lot.
I got
A
some
whole
really
lot.
nice timbers out there. We'll go look
Yeah,
at them.
that's
in red
pretty
pine.
much exactly what I was thinking. Okay, we'll go look at some
Okay.
red pine.
Friends and squirrel friends, and she sneaks off to play with them. Tags on.
I was surprised when I pulled up. It looked different because there were only those few out before.
So the get a little closer.
Do you mill all this off your own land?
I buy the logs.
Oh, sure.
Not spacings is a consideration of what you're looking for.
Okay, I will take a look.
This wood is much softer and it carries the nutrients of the tree in it.
Okay.
It has a tendency to stain, and that's what the staining is right here.
Okay.
You see the dark?
Oh, sure. Is this just like natural weather stain
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
thing? Okay.
This wood is a little bit softer than the heartwood of the tree.
Okay. So
even
then,
when
can
we
I
plane
ask?
it, it's going to look completely different too.
Oh,
From here-
sure.
From here to here, there'll be a variation.
But the knots will go all the way down, right?
Knots go all the way through. Yep.
I really like the knots.
That's right.
Does it matter where this is in the center for beam?
Ideally, well, there's a couple of ways that wood is graded.
Okay.
And one way, this is called boxed heart, where the center of the tree is relatively close to the center of the timber.
Okay.
It does create some checking that runs out from the center of the tree, which might carry to the outside. Checking does not take away the integrity of a piece of wood.
Okay.
It's more of a character.
Okay.
As the tree gets larger, like the western Doug firs and other trees, you can buy a timber that's free of heart center, FOHC. And that does not have the center of the tree in it.
They would have
Much
to have a
more
massive piece of
They're
wood.
big, yeah. Yeah. And they're more stable. They're less likely to check.
What does check mean?
This
Oh, that
people
check.
will call
okay.
this a crack, but it's actually a check.
Called a
in
check,
the wood.
sure.
It's the stress is being relieved out of the wood as it dries, and it creates this check.
Okay.
I
That's
guarantee
so cool.
checks in the wood when I sell it. So yeah, we could do any one of these. And it's
I
hard to
keep
tell
looking
until-
at this guy every single time. I keep
Okay.
coming back to that one. As long as you're sure, you have to get one off the bottom anyway.
Yeah, I have a machine that can lift this pile, so
Okay.
it's not an issue to get to it.
Look, that's my kitchen beam right there. We're gonna plane it to take a look at the wood under the weathering.
The wood's a little frozen.
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
Yeah. And it all just came 2 weeks ago. It was 70 degrees.
What?
So there's some
wow.
some colors. So this streak you can see as it continues,
Yep.
it runs all the way through.
Oh
so
yeah.
You'll have that throughout
This is the
timber.
one. This is the one.
Good. Okay.
We have a beam! We have a beam! It's not there yet, and I still have to get the measurements, but it's so cool. We have a beam! Being cut to size, and it's beautiful! And, well guys, I will not be doing videos through the winter as work is super busy, but this is your happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Lord willing, see you all in spring when we start putting the house back together. God bless.